Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by.
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostrick. We're looking at our TAMCO live Doppler radar loop over the past couple hours, and we can see that we have some showers and storms that were pretty widespread across the region, but now they're for the most part beginning to die out, and we still have a little bit of reforming showers towards the coastline near Sabine Pass south of Port Arthur, but otherwise it is pretty quiet out there at this time. Now, right now in Bevel Oaks, it's 78 degrees there with a high wind at 24, rainfall amount of nearly 4 inches, 3.81 inches there, a lot of rain that they have seen. Now, our 24-hour rainfall totals estimated, looks like we have seen a lot of areas getting over an inch of rain, with some isolated 2 to 3 inch totals or more up to 4 inches. We've seen some, especially around Bevel Oaks, where they had about 4 inches of rain, and then other areas getting even more than that at 5 or greater. And it actually definitely was a lot of rain yesterday on the Grand Parkway when I was driving that way. So definitely are seeing a lot of heavy rainfall totals, and they're not over yet. We'll talk about that in a minute. We're going to expect even more rain going forward. Looking at our regional satellite and radar, sponsored by Switch Electric, we can see that we have some showers out there at this time still lingering, but it's mainly light rain. Not really seeing anything too significant, although we do have some showers and storms that are a little bit stronger in southern Mississippi, stretching over towards Mobile and that region, and a little bit of showers and storms south of Dallas. Regional current temperatures, we're looking at 77 in Beaumont. It's 81 in Houston, 82 in San Antonio and Austin, and 87 at this time in Wichita Falls. Pretty warm out there. And if we look at our current local temperatures, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services, we can see that the warmest temperatures we have are actually out towards Lafayette in that region around New Iberia, Intracoastal City, still in the mid to upper 80s there. But elsewhere, it is a lot cooler at this time, where it's in the mid to upper 70s across much of the region. Now, the Houston metro is around 80 degrees or so at this time. Now, precipitable waters are going to continue to be high next few days, especially tomorrow, where it's over 70 millimeters, which is a lot of moisture present in the air. And as we get into the Tuesday afternoon and evening time frames, we'll see even more moisture. Now, as we get into Thursday, the bulk of moisture should move across the region, which is going to give us another really good chance of rain coming up. And that'll move on out of there. And by the weekend, we'll start to see a little bit of lingering moisture. But by the time we get to Sunday, those moisture values and Monday are going to be dropping significantly to pretty much nothing of anything beyond just some basic, maybe isolated showers coming up for early next week, if nothing at all. But our rainfall outlook right now, we could see a lot of really heavy rainfall totals. It looks like we might be looking at somewhere around 10 inches or more in a few isolated areas. Now, this one's showing about 7 right now for Beaumont and 5 for Houston, but we certainly could see even more than that. This is just an estimate, so we're going to continue to watch that and see how much potential we get. But right now, the bottom line is that a lot of rain is expected, so the flash flooding risk will be rather high the next few days. We're going to have a little bit more detailed update on that tomorrow, especially as we're doing a live show tomorrow evening at 6:30, where we're going to answer your questions about what to expect coming up with this event. So be sure to be tuning in for that going forward. Now, our future cast coming up for tomorrow, we're looking at more storms. Yes, more storms early in the morning. Here we go again. And they're going to be quite bold and strong out there, just so you can not like severe storm, but just definitely some heavy downpours is what we'll expect. And as we get into the early afternoon hours, we can expect those storms to continue off and on, spreading out to our northern regions. The coverage is going to be at 90% tomorrow, very high chance of rain. And even into the evening hours, we could still have some lingering rain coming up. And as we get into Wednesday morning, it's going to be kind of questionable exactly where the heaviest rain starts to set up. This might be a little bit more to the west, potentially coming up for Wednesday. So we'll keep an eye on that going forward, and we'll have a better idea tomorrow on exact location of the storms, hopefully. Now, lows tonight, sponsored by Silsby Ford, are going to be in the low to mid 70s, maybe a few upper 70s around, and we'll continue to see those low temperatures falling after the sun goes down. Highs tomorrow shouldn't be that hot just because we're going to have a lot of showers and storms. Only the low 80s for highs at the most. Just too many clouds and too many storms to get anything beyond that. Now, we do have a flood potential up until about Friday at this point for any additional heavy storms that we might see. We could have some street ponding coming up for the next few days. And like I said, 10 inches or more rain is not out of the question, maybe even 15 for a few isolated areas. Not going to be out of the question over the next several days. But keep in mind, that's probably going to be spread out a little bit. So we'll continue to watch and monitor as needed if we see any flash flooding beginning to start. Now, Lake Charles and Kinder, you have also a flood potential coming up. So keep that in mind. We're going to keep those rain chances high until the weekend. Then we'll finally dry out for early next week. Now is the perfect time to download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app, though. It will give you the latest weather updates on your device, iOS and Google Play, and will keep you well up to date with what is going on in our region. Also, check out our Facebook page for additional weather updates, such as where we posted about the live video session we're doing for tomorrow. And also check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GulfCoastWX for additional weather updates here at Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, and where we post our twice daily video updates. All right, everyone, have a good evening, and check out Johnny's forecast coming up tomorrow.